And in doing this, we have partnered with some of our business champions, as we call them, also partnering with some other organizations like IITA.
There was this preconception that farming is an industry for men, especially here in Yiwa North. So when I came into the business, I got a lot of backlash, a lot of stigmatization. To some, I was just here to just teach their daughters the wrong way of life. But eventually we became friends because I had to work closely with the men, and they saw what I was bringing to the table. So they felt it was okay for them to introduce their wives to me, introduce their siblings to me. And then over time, I employed some of their wives and siblings and sisters to come work on the farm. And through that, we had rooms to talk at length, to address issues. And I had to show them that farming is really, really profitable and it's really good for the women gender. So one of the things we did was we had a large expanse of land that we used strictly for nursery, and I said it was open to everybody, but the only condition is you have to come with your wife or you have to come with a woman. So because it was free, everybody wanted to be a part of it. So they brought their wives, they brought their siblings, and they were able to clear farms as much as they can. And we also had borehole along the line. So the borehole was like a very great incentive for them to just transplant, move, and then they had access to water.
Àwọn ìpèníjà tá rí nígbà tá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣiṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ò pọ̀ jù náà. Ká gbìn nǹkan, ká gbàdo, ìmíláta, nǹkan kan tá à ń gbìn náà. Tó bá yá pé a fẹ́ tà, ó lè bọ̀ sásìkò tí ọjà fọ́, àní rí tà. Àkànní ó jẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀ la máa tà, àní tà lásìkò tó yẹ ká rí tà.
One of the things I observed about Yiwa North is that at the end of the day, when farmers farm, it's always this market women that decide the price. And when they're deciding the price, they don't consider the cost of production that goes into a farmer's production. So to address this issue, Triago Farms had to go source for market, and we brought in new partners we could work with. One of them was Price Valley. We were working on seeing how much we can supply and how much they are willing to allow us to supply. So once we knew what they wanted in terms of agri-produce, it was so easy for us to come back here to the farm, have a general discussion, and then divide farmers based on crops. You are planting leafy vegetables, you're planting sweet corn, you're planting that. So at the end of the day, when it's time for harvest or 2 weeks to harvest, I'm able to call these people and say, oh, we're ready for harvest, this is what we have, this is the number of tons we have, when should we bring it in? And we're able to just move it to the market and ensure that we don't have too much post-harvest loss. I'd like to say a big thank you to the Embassy of Netherlands, because for me, they gave us a chance. This is a chance I never thought was possible in years to come. And every time I attend HortiNigeria events, there's just this hope that comes for me that a lot is coming.